Yeah. I'm gonna put this at the beginning of this why you acted like this. So y'all, I can't even do my introduction because he already acting up. He is truly wilding out still. Oh my goodness, how you doing, Mr. Royce Bell?
Good. How you doing, Mrs. Brittany?
I'm doing good. I do good for old lady. I'm all right.
Old lady. Ain't we the same age?
Well, hey, now if you just want to call yourself old, and that's on you, man. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. How you been though?
I've been good. I've been good. Recently came down to Atlanta. Met you at the show. We had 5 shows over the weekend at the Uptown Comedy Corner, which they're gonna see me a lot more at. The weekend was a beautiful weekend, and here we are. We rolling into the Super Bowl.
Yes. Oh my god. Wait, what's your team?
I don't. My team is already out, but I'm going for the Eagles.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, big Eagles
Jalen
fan.
Hurts.
Don't-
I know all y'all love Aaron Pierre and Jalen Hurts.
Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Don't do that.
That's except when he got to doing this. I said, that's Nala. Ain't Mufasa, that's a Nala.
Oh my, hey, now, you know what? I ain't got no comment on
I'm
that.
playing Aaron, I'm a fan. I love you, brother. I'm just clowning.
Hey, I'm manifesting. I'm gonna meet him and interview him too now.
Marry him or meet him? Which
I
one you
said I'm
manifesting?
manifesting that I'm going to meet him and interview him.
Okay.
Now, if marriage comes after, then all right then. So we just gonna slide that from this hand over here to that, yeah, to that, but that's all right. How long you been doing comedy? Because you definitely been acting a fool ever since I met you, and I love it. You're super funny.
I appreciate that. I've been doing stand-up comedy, truth be told, consistently. I would say as consistent as I could have been this past 2024 year. Now, I've done stand-up periodically since I was 18. I started here and there. And then just being a comedian, acting a fool, since I've been on Earth.
Which was just a short 33 years ago, right?
Yeah, just a short 33 years ago. Yeah.
So I saw some things on the internet about, your earlier career, some of the things that you've done. But when did you get that phone call about that? Oh, was it an email or how did that happen?
Out, I had so I got a DM actually from Nick Cannon asking if I was ready to roll, and I was ready at that point. That was in 2017. I had started utilizing the internet and this phone, that we all carry in our hands, and started going viral and doing some of my famous impersonations. And it just took wind, and snowball effect happened, and a lot of celebrities was giving me some recognition, and one of those was Nick Cannon, and he gave me the opportunity to be on Wildin' Out in 2017. Shout out Nick, appreciate you, Nick Cannon, love you. And that's how that transpired.
I love a video that you were singing on it, and still being funny. It was during the Wild Style thing. Wait, was it during Wild Style? No, when you did.
Was it E-Man?
When you was talking to E-Man,
yeah. That was Wild
yeah.
E-Man, I can't stand you, 'cause your face reminds me of the Georgia Bulldog. If his face is strong, just the dog in you.
If you bark at me, I'll bark right back at you.
Yeah, you know what? That's so funny. People ask me about that, but that was genuine. I wasn't playing with E-Man. I wanted to tell him that off camera, but I said we're gonna make it funny. I'm gonna tell him that on the show. He looked just like the Georgia Bulldog.
Leave that man alone.
I know, y'all asking all them questions. Make a statement, assume. You look like a Georgia Bulldog.
I love that.
We was in Atlanta too, so that's where I got the Georgia Bulldog. I'm like, you look like a bulldog, and we filming in Atlanta, and they mascot Georgia. I said it just fit perfectly.
E-Man, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
I did. Say something.
Oh, do you have close relationships with a lot of them, or just a few of them?
I think as co-workers, we're all pretty close. We all got to obviously gel and have that chemistry on stage. But there's a few cast members, many that I talk to outside of work, and always am able to have that open line of communication with. E-Man being one of them. He's a cool cat, man. He's really my dog.
Now, I did also see, speaking of Wild 'N Out and some of your coworkers, I see that you're going on tour with Cortez. How did that start? So
me and Cortez aren't necessarily going on tour, although that could happen. But that's my dog too, and that's one of the partners that I absolutely got mad love for. Me and him actually did a Christmas movie, and me and him are in the same scene. It's forget about it. It's Justina Valentine's movie. Jersey, stand up. But it's her movie, and she put me and Cortez in there. Shout out Justina. And we are actually in the same scene together. We play store clerks. And so me and Cortez got that chemistry that, that's at hand. And so Cortez was on the ticket for the show at Uptown along with Burn Post. Shout out both of them. And we're not doing a tour, but we definitely did our first stand-up show together, and hopefully many more.
Okay, I hope that for the both of y'all.
Yeah.
I'll be there for support.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people know you definitely for comedy, but you actually truly can't sing. I heard you are very, very, very musically inclined. So, like, when did you notice that?
Yeah. Music has always been in my background. Like, I grew up in church. My mother was a part of a gospel group called Psalms, and Psalms actually stood for something just like the book in the Bible. It was my aunts and uncles and my mom. So Psalms was Paul, Sandy, Alan, the Lord was the L, M was Mike, and S was my mom, Sherilyn. So I grew up in a gospel group at rehearsals, and all right, now start again. And she had this piano player. They had this piano player called Ron, and he was like their producer of their gospel group, and it was just funny. I grew up in that environment, so that's where music really, really started, and just being able to know I could sing and had a voice. That was just growing up, and I think I was about 12 or 13, maybe a little younger. I think maybe like 10 or 11, hanging around my homies, and everybody wanted to rap and be a rapper. This was probably late 90s, early 2000s, and I was the only one out of the group. They found out I had a voice. They was like, you the meal ticket, you got to start singing. So then we would start recording music in the basement on the laptop, and that's where that started. And then I've just been, I've always had a passion ever since, really knowing I had vocals.
Okay, well, now that you have a bigger platform than, when you were 12 and 13 and 14.
Right, in the basement.
Are you finna start writing songs now? Whether writing them or performing them?
Yeah, I'm actually going to start expanding and exposing the music side of my gift. And I've always wrote songs since I was that age, too. So I write all my music thus far. And I have some songs that are on streaming platform everywhere and YouTube, and so I got a little stuff sprinkled out there. But I'm definitely, this year 2025, I'm definitely getting ready to take it to another level of exposure, so people know what's really going on.
Can you give us one song that's gonna come out? One.
I got some songs that are already out. Tick tock, watch the clock, it won't stop. You ain't invincible, baby. Ain't no replacing me, baby. That's one of my songs called Tick Tock. It's already out. You can find it on YouTube. I got another song called Careful. Girl, be careful what you say to me now. So that's out everywhere right now on all platforms. So those are a couple of songs already out. But definitely on a more extensive level, definitely be looking out this year for the music.
All right then, because you definitely make me laugh, and I love the vocals, sir.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Oh Lord, I took my breath away with the.
Stop
with the
singing. Now you playing.
No, I'm
Now
because
you
when I hear you sing, you always saying something funny, never something
more R&B.
beautiful.
Real.
Yeah.
I'm
always used to hearing about how somebody looked like a bulldog.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I definitely have a serious side to me when it comes to the music. So you'll definitely be hearing more this year for sure.
All right. Now, in one of your sets, you mentioned The Lion King.
Yeah.
And you do impressions of like Scar and Mufasa, and you was like, if this person was
different celebrities
actor,
were the voice actors, that's one of my favorite parts of my comedy.
So why you ain't sing nothing like from The Lion King since you?
I should have. I don't know, because I can't sing. I don't know. I should have. Maybe I'll incorporate that and do something funny with that.
I think you should.
Can you sing is the question.
I can carry a note, but people wouldn't pay to hear me sing, so.
They wouldn't pay to hear you sing. Girl, we're finna do it right now. This is from The Lion King. So many things to tell her, but how to make her see the truth about my past? Impossible. She turned away from me. Now you.
He's holding back, he's hiding. But what I can't decide. Why won't he be the king? I know he is the king I see inside.
Can you feel the love tonight? dope.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. Oh my God. You know that came out in 94.
94, I was 3 years old.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, when were you born?
I'm
What
May
month?
22nd.
Oh, I'm November 18th. Okay.
Are you a Scorpio or a
I'm a
Sag?
Scorpio. Big Scorpio. I got thinking.
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, two sides. You crazy. It's crazy.
I am not.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to incorporate that in my set though.
You should.
Okay,
Well, I ain't gonna be there though, so yeah, no.
That's okay. You can sing in spirit. You be there with me in spirit.
No. Oh my God. Okay, now in one of your comedy skits, sir, you mentioned the Diddy party. What? Did you get to go to one?
I'm a stand up. I could have went to a Diddy party. I didn't really go to no Diddy party. I ain't ever been no. Nah, I ain't saying nothing wrong. I ain't no comment. No Diddy. No, but no. I just with my impersonations, I'm able to incorporate all these celebrities that might have been at the party. If you could just imagine the Diddy party, and then I put myself in an environment where I went to a Diddy party on my stand-up. It's
Say
just,
watch your words.
yeah, no, this just yeah. I don't like saying Paul.
So you didn't go?
No, I never really went to a Diddy party. But if I did, that's what you call over the weekend at the show. And I don't know if it made you laugh, but some of those stories I like to set
Yeah,
up
it
with my
definitely made me laugh.
impersonations. Yeah.
So, okay, where are you heading off to next?
Next. I think next, I am back in Phoenix. Because I have a Friday night where we incorporate comedy, music, R&B at Sneaker Heads in Chandler, Arizona. So I'm going back to Phoenix, and possibly even you might catch me mingling with the celebs out at the Super Bowl this weekend in New Orleans. But yeah.
Are there any comedians that you really, really, really inspire to meet that you haven't met yet?
Yeah, one in particular, Jamie Foxx. I want to meet Jamie Foxx because me and Jamie have the similarities, or at least I've always been, in my mind, a protege of Jamie with him being able to do impressions, I play piano by ear. So playing piano, being musically inclined, having to have that vocal talent, and then being funny, comedian, actor, just a jack of all trades. So that's one person that I would love to meet, man. I'd love to meet Jamie in the right environment and be able to knock that off my bucket list.
Yeah, well, we're definitely manifesting that. I really hope you get to meet him.
Yes, amen.
So, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you got shows and trying to get to other places and stuff.
And where you at right now? Where are you based out of?
I'm based out of Mississippi, but...
Mississippi, Mississippi. I could never spell that when I was little. Mississippi. Shoot! Mississippi. You born and raised on Mississippi.
Yes.
What part?
It's a small town.
Bullocks?
No, I'm not from Biloxi.
Money. You done it. You know, because I learned about money
Yes.
through the story of Emmett Till. So okay, where are you from?
I'm not from there. And here's the thing. People always be like, oh, wait a minute. Did you play in Django? Because the county that I live in is actually Chickasaw County.
Really?
And yeah, I live in Houston,
Okay,
and that is
that's
in
dope.
Chickasaw County. So everybody like, wait a minute now, do all that stuff be going on down there? Y'all really got a Candyland?
You done fucked up! This Candyland, nigga! You can't destroy Candyland! We've been here! There's always gonna be a
Y'all doing too much.
Y'all doing too much.
Calm it
It's
down.
a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yes, I want to meet him too. I'm
wanna meet Quentin Tarantino?
going to meet him one day.
He be scared. They're like, your movies, I don't know.
But they
he's talented,
interested.
though. He cold. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. You see, I know you got a whole bunch of events and stuff to go to. So I appreciate your time just as well. Thank you.
and I appreciate yours, and I cannot wait to see you again. I know it's
you
definitely
will.
gonna be on an amazing stage.
Absolutely. I'm gonna see you at the top, girlfriend.
Yep.
All right. Peace.